Hi guys, he's at it again. Look at this.
This is what happens when I have the week off and there's two different swap meets.
He's had a week. And he had money in his pocket.
Yeah, I sold a bike I wasn't planning on selling, but it went to a good home.
And that bike became all of that.
And I still got money in my pocket. A little bit.
All of that.
And we still have.
And he still has
my keepers.
These guys.
My two 1936 Shelby Airflows and my 1941 Shelby. Shelbys are my favorite.
That one's still debatable whether it's staying.
Yeah, I think it will be. The Hawthorne is going away tomorrow morning.
And then our electric bikes and his road
my
bike.
road bike.
But this is all the new stuff.
I bought this frame and all those parts yesterday at the Portland Auto Swap meet. And then once I figured out what this frame is, which is a 1939, was built in November of 1939.
My guess is he's probably going to keep that one.
I might. It's one of those ones I like
He
it.
keeps talking about it a lot, so that's why I think that.
I like it, but I'm going to take it to the swap meet, and if somebody likes it more than me, then it goes bye-bye. It's not a Shelby, so.
We'll see.
But then, I used to own this bike a long time ago, well, 3 owners ago.
He keeps buying back old bikes.
But we're going to use, so this has a Hiawatha badge, but it's actually a Coulson, the same year as that. So I'm using the fork, the chain and sprocket and the fenders and the tires on this frame, on probably the seat post.
So that one's getting torn apart, basically.
Yeah. We're doing a gender change. We're changing a girl's bike into a boy's bike. This one I bought for the wheels. It's a 1947 Dayton Huffman, which became Huffy. And it has an aluminum stem that's worth about almost what I paid for the whole bike. And this is a roll fastback, like a 1936 to 1939. And I had one of these before, and it fits me good. But I bought it to save it.
And all your parts?
Yeah. And then somebody was trying to make a tandem. That's a back half of a 1950s J.C. Higgins girls bike, and the front half of a, I don't know what year, Columbia bicycle. And I think I have so I paid $40 for all that right there. I think I have the rack. What was it? The rack and the pedals right here sold for $75. And then that's a Shelby Shockeys fork that's kind of hard to find. It's missing parts, but I only paid $5 for it, so it was a good deal. That red chain guard's an aftermarket one that everybody likes. They call it a feather guard. And that other chain guard is a 50s Shelby, also $5. I did all right this weekend. I think I spent more on parking and getting into the place and food than I did on my parts. It was it's a little spendy to park and get you in. Like yesterday, just to park and get both of us in was $30 just before we even went in the door. It was fun. And then I went back today alone.
Yeah. My bad hip does not like walking that track.
Yeah, I did. Well, although I about froze my tail off this morning because I rode the red Shelby that's in there. And I did 2 laps around the 2-mile track and then a bunch of laps on the inner track. And part of it, I was riding that bike and ghost riding this one next to it. And it has, well, there's no inner tube in the front wheel. And the back wheel is wrong. So the tire pump that I brought with me, because I was thinking about this bike, I couldn't use. So, yeah, that's this week's crazy adventure.
That's what happens when he takes a week off work.
Check back later. There might be, that might be morphed into one bike.
Later, guys.
Yeah.